Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to get into a general love reading. This is not going to resonate with everyone. We're all on different timelines here in our journeys. So take what does and leave what doesn't. I'm also going to try to get into more sign dealing with signs. So you may see more Taurus dealing with a specific sign. So also check those out too. All right, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Hopefully we have some good news. I don't know if this is going to be about single Taurus, Taurus in a relationship, or something you can relate to both. So we're just going to see. Oops. One more shuffle. That was ugly. I am tearing these cards up. All right. Holy Spirit, what is the overall energy for Taurus in love? What is the overall energy for Taurus in love right now? We have the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, Temperance, Taurus in love, Holy Spirit. We have the Queen of Coins and the Three of Swords. I'm just going to put right down here. All right. Might be a little better to see, but it might be a little bit glary. But anyways, all right. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, Temperance, Queen of Coins, Three of Swords for your overall energy and love. I feel like a lot of you have walked away from a love or kind of like parted ways, maybe hoping that they'll still return, but it's like you're giving your heart a break right now. I think that you are trying to put your focus into other things. Maybe that's, creative ventures, going out more, your money, whatever it could be. You're just trying to find some type of peace within you, right? Because this situation, although you've walked away from it, I'm hearing like temporary, like a placeholder. So you're trying to find something as a placeholder because you're believing that this person is going to come back around, or you guys are probably have agreed to do a separation and then you guys will come back together. So I feel like you're trying to distract yourself from that situation, but it is something that's heavy that you carry. And for a lot of you, this could have been, this could have already happened, and you're dealing with the part of you that wants to stay in the dark, the part of you that wants to shut out everyone or that is a little depressed. I feel like you're coming out of that and you're like, okay, I've spent time being hurt. I've spent time being alone. I've spent time with depression. I need to push myself to do other things, to change my perspective. And I feel like you're trying to. I feel like you're trying to put yourself out there. You're trying to do other things. You're trying to be more positive and get past this hurt. That's where you are now. Let's check out what's to come for you in love. What is coming towards Taurus in love that they do not see? What is coming towards Taurus in love in the present moment that they do not see? You have the Ten of Wands again. Okay. I did shuffle. We have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Coins, Six of Wands. There is something that just smells like it's like burner, like rubber burning. I have no clue what that smell is. No clue. Okay. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Page of Coins. All right, so let's take a look at this. You know what? I almost feel like as much as this hurt you, as much as this burdened you, as much as you thought like your life was over or you love this person and want them back, Taurus, I feel like there's going to be something else coming in for you. There's going to be someone else coming in for you, or just a distraction. Like maybe you fall in love with music and you're so occupied with that. And you're like, I want to choose this over my past person. There is something that you could be meeting someone and they offer you something that you never even imagined. They offer you a world, a peace, a love that's just like an incredible feeling, just a safe space like you've never felt safe in love, and they're offering you that. It's like this person just came in out of nowhere. And as much as you care for your other person, I feel like whatever new is coming in is such a major distraction that you almost forget about the pain. You forget about the hurt. You forget about that. You didn't even know what. It's almost like when you go through a situation, you don't realize how hard it is till you come out of it. And that's kind of where you are. And so I feel like this is somebody or something that's serious. You're taking this seriously, or somebody is taking you seriously, and they're showing you, they're showing up for you. This could be even someone who is like a boss. Like when I say boss, I don't mean in the literal sense. I mean like they got their stuff together. They're a business-minded person. They have their own this, and that. Totally opposite of what your other person had. Or maybe they're a little bit more generous with that. They're a little bit more humble. There's certain differences that are going to come up for you between the two people. I feel like you're going to have to make a decision, or you're going to be making a decision. I don't know that your other person has come back yet, but I feel like some of you are going to be blindly making this decision. Like, you know what? I'm blocking access from them. I don't even want them to come back. I'm good over here. I don't need them to come back. That was hard. I was fighting for something that shouldn't have been fought for. It's like a whole new world opened up. And even if somebody isn't physically coming in, it's just like you're experiencing joy on another level. Some of you experiencing the joy of travel. And it's like, it's opened your mind to just happiness outside of codependency, happiness outside of this person. You're feeling good. You're getting attention. And maybe the attention is enough to know that you still got it. Even if you don't act on the attention, it makes you feel good, like you still got it, because you were just like questioning everything in this prior relationship with this person. They made you question everything about yourself. Like what Cardi B said, had me looking in the mirror like what she said? Had me look. You know how you can say stuff in your head and then when you say it out loud, it just don't sound right. But yeah, it's giving good opportunities. It's giving renewal, refreshing, joy. What is the advice that you would have for Taurus in this situation, or in love and altogether? What's the advice? What's the advice you would have? What's the advice that you would have for Taurus in this love situation? Sorry, sometimes I don't look in the camera and I just be looking down, so I don't see how the cards are being laid out. All right. I think that's good. All right, so we have the Lovers, the Three of Swords, Eight of Coins, and the Knight of Coins for your advice. I just realized something. Oh my God. Okay, I have to make a mental note of that. Okay. I feel like Spirit is saying there is love here for you. There is true love. You have not experienced the truest of true loves yet. You may have thought you have, but you haven't. And sometimes, you know, yes, love, marriage, whatever is difficult and you need to work on it. It's not going to be easy, but you have to know your boundaries. You have to know how much you can take from a person. You have to figure out your internal happiness, right? I feel like this message could go two ways. If this is something petty, if this is something little, if this is something new and, you know, intuitively, you know, right? So if we really, really think with our head logically and not our heart, you know the answer to this. If this is something that is just like, we're going to separate to come back together, but it's not toxic, then yes, you can do the work to move forward. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're wasting a lot of time working at something. You're losing a lot of your time. You're losing a lot, and you don't realize you're losing your mental health. You're losing who you are. You're losing your momentum. You're losing your joy. You're not even the same person anymore. And every time you choose to stay and try to work through this, which is painful, I'm talking a very toxic turmoil relationship. I'm talking it's hanging up on each other every day, walking away from each other every day. I'm not coming back to the house tonight. Not choosing each other at the end of the night. Unequal give and take. A constant unequal give and take. If you're choosing to stay in that, these are self-inflicted wounds. These are self-inflicted wounds. You're doing it to yourself. Yes, it's hard to walk away. Absolutely. Yes, you'll spend 90% of the month crying, feeling lonely, feeling low, comparing, stalking, checking, wondering why. But the why part should set you free. No matter what the why is, the answer is they didn't choose you. They didn't show up for you. And we often make excuses. Well, you know, they come from this background and I need to nurture them and I need to love them. Everyone is grown, okay? You've loved this man or you love this woman through everything. You've been there. If they can't see it for themselves, if it's not enough to do better, to show up better, you need to cut that off. You need to cut that off because what you're doing is you're inflicting yourself with these wounds. You're working hard. You're working hard on something that while everybody else around you is soaring, everyone else around you is soaring and going in a different direction. You're still trying to work at this thing that it's not even going to move forward. It's 5 years of pain, 10 years of pain, only to realize that this wasn't going to work anyway. And you're blocking yourself from moving forward. There is hesitation here to move forward, yes, because it's hard, because you invested a lot. They've invested a lot. They're still a good person. You guys have kids together. You have a home together. You have so many things tying to this person. This is a childhood person. What is everyone, I was going to say media, but yeah, what is media, social media going to think? What is my family going to think? Who cares? What do you think about yourself? If you go back to your inner child, if you go back to that 6-year-old boy, that 6-year-old girl, what would you care about with them if they saw you in this situation? You know what I'm saying? Some of you have been so hurt, you don't know what love is. It's only making you heartless. It's only creating a monster and sadness and sorrow deep within. You really, really need to look at yourself as if it's your own child, as if you're your own child. What advice would you give your own child going through this? If you saw them in this type of relationship that you were in, some of you are not even in a relationship with this person. That's the crazy part. You guys have never established a relationship. You guys have just been like frolicking and all these intense emotions and fighting and everything, and you're not even locked in like that. Nobody said, you're my girl, you're my man. Nobody said that. And yet you're putting yourself through all of this. If someone's going to choose you, they're going to choose you the first time. Not because you done went in the gym and got slim and now, or thick, and now, you want to show off and make them come back. No. Don't do any of that. Don't do any of that. Listen, when you cut ties, cut ties. Because that starts the toxic cycle. Okay, yeah, they'll want you because, oh, you got this brand new car now. Okay, what is a car? After you sit in it, take a ride, you still got to go back home to the mess. After they admire your body in bed, you're still going to deal with their mess. All right. I'm done lashing in on y'all. It's all out of love. I promise it's love. It's love. Yeah, Taurus, that is your message. So make the wise decision. Make the wise decision in this situation. Choose you, choose happiness, choose peace. All right. Love you guys. Take care. See you in the next one.